Feeling lost in real conversations? Before you enter the NYC subway, you have to learn this. Stay with us until the end, and you'll know exactly what to say in real situations. Here we go. Hi, Liam. I've been hearing people talk about NYC subway slang lately, and I'm really curious. What does it actually mean, right?
Great question, Emma. NYC subway slang is everyday English with short expressions and quick phrases that make communication fast and natural.
Wow. So is it possible to speak in the subway using short phrases?
Exactly. It's all about using short, natural chunks instead of long sentences.
Interesting. But why do I understand English in class and then feel completely lost when I hear people talking in a place like a subway, for example?
That happens because classroom English focuses on full sentences, while real-life places like the subway use fast, short patterns your brain hasn't fully learned yet.
Interesting. So, can you give me some examples that I can actually use?
Sure. You can use short patterns like, I'm good, my stop, hold on, coming through, and we're good because they are quick, natural.
Wow, so you're saying that New Yorkers don't translate when they speak, right?
Exactly. They don't translate in their heads, they just use ready-made patterns automatically, which makes their speech fast, natural, and confident.
Wow, my stop sounds so simple. What does it replace?
It replaces, this is the station where I need to get off, which is correct, but too long for real conversation.
Interesting. So shorter is better, right?
Yeah, shorter means faster and more natural.
Really? So why do learners like me try to say long sentences?
Because you learned English through rules, not through natural repetition of chunks.
Wow, so my learning method is part of the problem, right?
Sure, you learned to build sentences instead of using ready-made expressions.
Interesting. So what's a good example of a chunk?
A chunk is something like, I got it, I'm on my way, or no worries.
I've heard no worries before. Is that very common?
Yes, it's extremely common and much more natural than there is no problem.
Wow, I always say no problem. Is that okay?
It's okay, but no worries sounds more relaxed and natural in many situations.
Interesting. So small changes can make a big difference, right?
Exactly. Fluency is built from small, natural improvements.
Wow, so what would I hear inside a crowded subway?
You might hear, it's packed, move in, watch the door, or make space when people are squeezing into a crowded train or trying to help others fit in.
It's packed sounds funny. What does it really mean?
It means the train is very crowded, like there's no space left to move comfortably, but it's said in a quick and natural way.
Interesting. So native speakers don't say very crowded?
Not usually in fast situations. They prefer shorter, more direct expressions that match the speed of the moment.
Wow, so I should stop trying to sound perfect?
Sure, trying to sound perfect actually slows you down.
Wow, I do that all the time. I think too much before speaking.
And while you're thinking, the conversation moves on.
Interesting. So what should I do instead?
Focus on simple responses like, yeah, got it, I see, and makes sense.
Wow, those are so easy, right?
Sure, easy is powerful in spoken English.
Interesting. So how does my brain learn these chunks?
Your brain learns through repetition and context, not translation.
Interesting. So what's another subway-style phrase?
Someone might say, next stop, instead of, the next station will be.
That's so direct. Is that normal?
Yes, it's completely normal and expected in fast environments.
So, what's another mistake learners make?
They speak too formally in casual situations,
Really? Like what?
saying, I would like to know if you could help me, instead of, can you help me?
Yeah, that sounds like me, right?
Exactly. It's correct, but not natural.
Interesting. So, natural English is more direct?
Yes, more direct and more relaxed.
Wow. So, what happens if I keep speaking formally?
You'll sound distant and less confident in casual conversations.
Wow, I've learned a lot till now, but I want to learn how to actually speak in real situations, like buying a ticket, you see?
Exactly. Let's move into real-life NYC subway situations like buying a ticket, asking for directions, and moving around safely.
Interesting. So, how do I buy a subway ticket in a natural way?
You can simply say, "One subway ticket, please," or "How do I get a Metro card?" when you're at the station.
Wow, so I don't need a long explanation like, I want to buy a ticket for the subway system, right?
Not at all. Short and direct is the natural way in that situation.
Interesting. So, what if I don't know how the system works at all?
You can say, "I'm new here. How does this work?" And people will understand immediately.
Huh, that feels simple but powerful, right?
Sure, simplicity makes communication easier.
Interesting. So, how do I ask where the subway is going?
You can say, "Where is this train going?" Or even shorter, "Where does this go?"
Wow, that's much easier than asking for the full route, right?
Yeah, native speakers always shorten questions like that.
Interesting. So, what if I want to make sure I'm going the right way?
You can say, "Is this the right train for Times Square?" Or, "Does this go to Manhattan?"
Wow, so I just mention the place and that's enough?
Exactly. You don't need extra words, just the destination.
Interesting. So, how do I ask which train I should take?
You can say, "Which train should I take for Brooklyn?" Or, "Which line goes there?"
Huh, that sounds very direct, right?
Yeah, direct questions are the most natural in real life.
Interesting. So, what about asking for help inside the subway?
You can say, "Can you help me?" Or, "Excuse me, I need help."
Wow, that feels very universal, right?
Exactly. These phrases work everywhere.
Interesting. So, is it safe for someone who is new in the NYC subway?
Yes, but it's important to stay aware and ask things like, "Is this the right platform?" Or, "Which direction is uptown?"
Wow, so I can just ask strangers simple questions like that, right?
Exactly. People usually respond well when you keep your questions short, polite, and clear.
Interesting. So, what should I say if I feel confused on the platform?
You can say, "Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Can you help me?" And that's completely enough.
Ha, so I don't need a long explanation like I don't understand the system at all, right?
Sure. Just saying, "I'm a bit lost" already communicates everything.
Interesting. But what if I accidentally get on the wrong train?
You can calmly say, "I think I got on the wrong train. What should I do?"
Wow, so even mistakes have simple phrases, right?
Exactly. Simple English helps you fix problems quickly without stress.
Interesting. So, how do I ask about delays or problems?
You can say, "Is everything running normally?" Or, "Any delays on this line?"
Ha, that sounds like real traveler English, right?
Exactly. It's very useful for real situations.
Interesting. So, is there anything else I need to know about the NYC subway?
Yes, there are a few real-life things you should know, like people talking loudly, performers, and sometimes homeless people asking for help. and the key is to stay calm, respectful, and aware.
Wow, so what should I do if someone is speaking very loudly near me?
You can just stay neutral, avoid reacting too much, and if needed, move to another part of the train without confrontation.
Interesting. So it's not rude if I change seats or move away?
Exactly. It's normal. People do it all the time for comfort and space.
Wow. So what if someone is asking for money or help on the train?
You can simply say, "Sorry, I can't help," or just politely shake your head and avoid long interaction.
Interesting. So what's the most important rule in these situations?
The most important rule in these situations is, don't escalate, stay polite, and keep things simple.
Wow. So now I feel like I understand not just English, but also the behavior, right?
Exactly. Language and behavior together create real confidence in the subway environment.
Haha, that helps reduce stress, right?
Sure. These phrases keep you calm and in control.
Interesting. So is confidence really about speaking simple English like this?
Yes, confidence comes from being able to respond quickly without overthinking.
Wow. So what kind of money should I use in the NYC subway?
Great question. You usually don't need cash anymore. Cards and phones work almost everywhere.
Really? So I can just use my credit or debit card?
Sure, you can tap your credit card, debit card, or even your phone to pay.
Interesting. So do I need to carry cash at all?
Not really. Some people still use cash to buy a Metro card, but it's optional.
So carrying a lot of cash isn't a good idea, right?
Exactly. It's better to carry little or no cash and use digital payments.
Interesting. So is it safe to have money with me in NYC?
Yes, it's generally safe. Just stay aware like in any big city.
Interesting. So I don't need to worry too much about it.
Exactly. As long as you have a card, you're ready to go.
Wow. So I'm prepared if I just remember these tips.
Yes, exactly. Simple payment methods make your subway experience easy.
Interesting. So how do I ask which wagon is better or safer?
You can say, which car is less crowded, or which part of the train is better.
So I don't say which wagon is safest, right?
Exactly. That sounds unnatural. People focus on crowd level, not safety ranking.
Interesting. So crowd level matters more than anything else.
Yes, people usually choose cars that are less crowded or closer to exits.
Wow. So I can just look and say less crowded, right?
Exactly. That's the most natural way to think.
Interesting. So what if I miss my stop?
You can say, I missed my stop. What should I do?
Haha, that sounds stressful, right?
Sure, but it's a very common situation and easy to fix.
Interesting. So what should I say when I finally get off?
You can say, this is my stop, or just, I'm getting off here.
Wow, so the same phrase we learned before actually works in real life, right?
Yeah, that's the power of chunks. They work everywhere.
Interesting. So everything in the subway is just short phrases?
Yes, fast environment, fast language.
Wow, I feel like I could actually survive there now. You see?
Exactly, that's the goal. Confidence through simple English.
So what should I remember the most from all of this?
Use short chunks, don't translate, and just ask simple questions when you need help.
Wow, that really changes everything, right?
Exactly. And now you're speaking like a real user of English, not just a learner.
Wow, Liam, we've talked a lot. So what have I actually learned so far in simple terms?
Rule number 1, no long explanations, just clear and direct communication.
And I won't forget about short patterns, right?
Yes, like move in, hold up, it's packed, this way, and next stop. All very quick and natural.
And even asking for help is simple, like, can you help me?
Yeah, Always remember these.
Chunks like, I'm a bit lost, right?
Sure, and people will understand immediately and help you.
That actually makes me feel safer, you see?
Exactly. Simple phrases give you control in real situations.
Now my real goal is to think less and speak more naturally.
Yeah. You let your brain use patterns instead of building sentences from scratch.
Wow, I feel like everything is connecting now, you see?
And that's the moment when English starts feeling natural instead of forced.
So if I keep practicing every day, I'll actually become fluent?
Yes, because fluency comes from repetition, not perfection.
Wow, that really motivates me, right?
Exactly. And now you already have the tools to start speaking confidently.
So, Liam, how can I keep improving and really sound natural like people in the NYC subway, right?
You improve by repeating natural chunks daily, listening to real conversations, and speaking without overthinking. Exactly.
And is there anything else I should do to improve faster in real life?
Yes. Pay attention to the conversations around you, because observing how people speak is one of the fastest ways to learn natural expressions.
Wow. So just listening to people around me is actually learning, right?
Exactly. Real-life observation helps you pick up natural English without studying grammar.
Interesting. So I can learn just by watching how people talk and react?
Yes, especially in places like the NYC subway, where you hear real, fast, everyday English in natural situations.
Wow. So the subway is like a live English classroom.
Yeah, it's one of the best places to observe short patterns, reactions, and real communication.
Interesting. So I should pay attention to how people say things, not just what they say?
You got it. The way they say it, tone, speed, and simplicity is just as important as...
Wow, that makes me feel like I don't need a textbook all the time, right?
Exactly. Real English is all around you, especially in busy places like the subway.
Interesting. So how do I sound more relaxed when I speak? And if I want to sound more natural in my English in the subway?
Use contractions like I'm, your, we're, it's, there, and short chunks like I'm good, we're good, let's go, and that's fine, because people in the subway always speak faster and more simply.
I sometimes forget contractions. Is that a problem?
Yes, because without them, your speech sounds stiff and unnatural.
Wow, I didn't realize that. You see?
Small details change how natural you sound.
Interesting. So what should I focus on next to keep improving?
Next, you should learn how to talk to a stranger for the first time, especially in real situations like asking for help or starting a simple conversation.
So next step is really learning how to talk to strangers without fear.
Exactly. And once you master that, your confidence in English will grow very fast.
So what's next after this?
Next, click on the next video and learn how to talk to a stranger for the first time. See you there. Don't miss it.